Greetings, my name is Father Eric Beresford and I have the privilege of being the rector of this Church of St. Mary Magdalene in downtown Toronto. It's a church with a long and strong history. It's a church with an extraordinary community of people coming from all walks of lives, all ages. We have an active and vibrant Sunday school. The Sunday school, interestingly, grew during the pandemic. Why did it grow during the pandemic? Because we weren't allowed to meet in church. And so the Sunday school leaders met with the kids in the park behind the church. And in doing that, they actually also invited others to join with them. It was visible and was very exciting for people at a time when many people were isolated. And this is a congregation of many, many types of expertise. We have people from all walks of life and people with extraordinary skills. We have a professional filmmaker, we have former TV producers, published authors. As I say, it's very rich, and people coming with their gifts and sharing them in the life of the community. The church also has a vibrant musical tradition. Healy Willan was the director of music here for 47 years. Healy Willan is not exactly a household name today, but in 1953 he was the only non-Brit invited to provide a piece of music for the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. And his music was used again at her funeral. And he has shaped the musical tradition of this parish. We still have a very fine choir which performs at things like special events, our Advent Carol service, our Christmas Carol service, as well as Sunday by Sunday. And the choir is entirely volunteer, which is unusual, but gives it its particular tone quality, I think. And we're very blessed to have that here. Our 9:30 service on Sundays is very different in character. It's much more family orientated and it's much more local in terms of the people that it draws upon and the people it reaches out to. So this is a very, very diverse place, and our congregation brings many skills and a deep commitment to faith, to a faith that can question and ask questions and hope to have those questions answered in reasonable and helpful ways. It's also placed very much in contact with its community. We recently went through Halloween, and during Halloween we gave out more than 280 loot bags to the children of the neighbourhood as they were passing by. We have a reputation apparently as the place to get your loot bag. And just to firm that up, we also provided a hot apple cider for the parents coming by. We are in contact with people through the work we do with the community kitchen, which provides meals on a weekly basis to some of the most disadvantaged people in our community. We also support a number of other causes, and in so doing try to reach out and show something of the love of Christ to the wider community. At present, we are doing many, many things. We are it seems to me, acting above our weight in terms of what we're able to lift and what we're able to do. But that brings challenges with it. And it's a time when we realize that we are strongest when we're together. We're strongest when we pull together and work together. And we'd love to invite you to join us in whatever way seems best to you, as a member of the worshiping community, as a volunteer in one of the many ministries that happen through this place, and as a donor. We are into our Advent appeal for this year. It's always a busy time, and it always brings in some extra generosity. And we'd like to invite you to be a part of that and to be a part of what that's going to make possible as we move forward with our ministry, as you support our capacity to support others and build up relationships in this community. And as I'm inviting you to be a part of this community, let me say something about what that means. At the heart of who we are as a community is our worship, not just Sunday by Sunday, but day by day. As we have a Mass every day, as we have morning prayer online every day, as we say evening prayer in the building every day, as we invite people to come and encounter God. And that's the key. You don't come because you already believe necessarily. You don't come because you understand it all. You don't come because you're perfect and ready. You come to explore, to discover, and find in the worship and in the community and in our time together something more about the God who loves us, the God who made us, and the God who calls us to be part of his people.